Hello! How are you? How are you? How are you? Anyway, I'll show you the products. That's it. That's the products. Was that upside down? That's the products. And this is the monkey eating the crisps. Hello, how are you? How are you? How are you? Anyway, let's show you the product. Some McVitie's. It's fallen down. Some McVitie's. Can you see that? It's a McVitie's, and it's a Jaffaween. It's a cake bars. What does it say? It says Fang-Tastic, fantastic. Fang as in, you know, the fangs, tastic. Orange flavours. I don't know why I'm laughing at that. I think I'm laughing because it's so ridiculous. So is it vegetarian? It's vegetarian. Why did they use the word fang? Well, this is a Christmas special. Christmas special. I'm bombarded with Christmas, aren't I, this time of year? That's why I'm thinking Christmas. It's a Halloween special. I got £1 10 pence from the bargain shops. I've spotted it in all the different bargain shops. One quid 10 pence. Should have been £1 because well, why the 10 pence? It's nice to have a nice clean number. £1 would have been fantastic. So what I would normally recommend, did I point out it's vegetarian? It's vegetarian. What I would normally point out is shop local. You know, go to small independent local shops. But nevertheless, I've spotted a McVitie's in I believe it's Stockport in Manchester. So maybe not local, but nevertheless it's local. Besides, I'm reviewing out something that everyone could get hold of, so you know, but ideally go local. Nevertheless, let's give these bad boys a go. Bad boys a go. And see what they taste like. Yes, I do understand Halloween's over, but I don't celebrate it. It's a load of nonsense. So therefore, what I've done is I've spotted an item that's completely different, and so forth going forward is thought I'd give it a taste. There was a blackberry version of this as well. Blackberries have fallen. There's a blueberry, I believe, something like that, some berry. But you know what? I felt, having tasted berries with chocolate, it doesn't quite work. So you know, while thinking about it, while walking, I thought, you know what? This is going to proper put me off. So I'm not even going to bother reviewing it. If I spot it somewhere down the line, spot it while I'm, you know, on my shops, you know, finding my bargains, I might grab one and then review it. Let's give this a go. Problem is, the red light's flashing, so it's telling me it's running out of battery. So it comes in a tray. There's 5 bars. One of the bars looks like this. Is that coming through? Of course, I'm not going to show all 5 bars because it looks exactly the same, and that would be zooming back. That would be zooming back, zooming back, zooming back, zooming back. Why isn't it zooming back? Zooming back. That would be ridiculous. I'll put it on. There we are. Zooming back. and that would be ridiculous to review every single one when they look exactly the same, and they probably taste exactly the same. So you probably, even though Halloween's over, you probably will be still able to find these at your local shop, at your local bargain shop, maybe your Poundland, Farm Foods, you know, shops like that, B&M. You know, I believe I found this at a farm food. Did I? Maybe something like that. Yes, that's where I found one of these. Anyway, let's give it a go and see what it tastes like. So first of all, dark chocolate, same as you get in a Jaffa. Fair enough. I'm not the biggest fan of dark chocolate. I feel it's a bit too much for me, too rich. So what you get is a bar. So it's got something doughy, bready in the middle, and the top layer, you know, the doughy section you get with the biscuit, in the sense of biscuits side, but it's a soft cake, the cake side, a level you get with the cake section that you get with the Jaffa. It's that, but it's a thicker version of that. And then, of course, you've got, you've got the orange flavour on top layer, same as a Jaffa cake. Yeah, so it's just a thicker version of that biscuit, that cake, sorry, in the middle, that you get at the bottom, sorry, that layer on the top. You've got that orange flavouring, exactly like what you would get with the Jaffa, and then you get it with this, you get it surrounded by chocolate, whereas with the Jaffa cake, it's just a top layer of chocolate. So nothing special about that whatsoever. But what I'm feeling here and what I'm tasting here is the dark chocolate. It really comes through, and I don't think it complements anything whatsoever. Yeah, it does not feel it works with the whole blend of things. I think it's kind of off-putting. It kind of leaves a dark chocolate taste in your mouth afterwards, that sour taste, and it lingers in your mouth. Whereas first, you get your mix of your chocolate, which is overwhelming, as well as orange, your orange flavouring, and the breading. Of course, cake doesn't really have any flavour, so you get your cake, you've got not giving any flavour, but your dominant flavours, your dark chocolate and your orange, they're dominant and they hit you first. When the Jaffa, the orange fades away quite quickly, you're left with that chocolate taste, which stays in your mouth for a while. Even now, I'm tasting it, and you know how chocolate sticks to your teeth, so that flavour carries on through. And you don't seem to get much of it either, so I would say it's the same size as a Jaffa. Now, I've tasted Jaffa cakes, even from the cheap brands, and I feel, whereas this is 110, say for instance, if you go to a in the bargain section, the own brand version of a supermarket, or you know, like a convenience store, what the Americans would say, or you know, their own versions of these cakes like the Jaffa cake, you'd get something like, you know, more of those than you've got here, and at a much cheaper price. So I feel here, you know, riding off the back of Halloween, they've created something to rip people off, and that's what it is. It's a bit of a rip-off. You know, would I miss it if I never tasted it again? Not really, not necessarily, because majority of the tastes and flavours you're going to get here are going to be exactly the same as what you're going to get with the Jaffa cake. So you know, you're not missing out on anything. There's nothing special about it. They just basically repackage something that already exists. With the Jaffa cake, I feel they use, you know, they don't use dark chocolate, but nevertheless, even if they do, I think it's just the right balance with the Jaffa cake, whereas this, it's really overwhelming. You know, and the flavour of the chocolate stays with you constantly. Basically, it stays with you. It doesn't go away. It lingers afterwards, which isn't good taste. Isn't necessarily a good taste. You know, now I've got them, gonna go through them, but I'm never really gonna sort of like look back and think, oh, I miss those, I'm gonna try them again. So you've got experiences in, you know, other products. That's all they've done. Repackaged product, different shape, put it in a packet, stuck some spiders on it, some apparently scary eyes, and try to flog it off, something different. Hyped up the prices, of course, why wouldn't they? You know, anything to pinch a penny. Anyway, that's it. That's been the review. So anyway, subscribe, like, share, comment. Come on, build up the subscribers. Build it up. And I'll speak to you soon. Toodaloo for now. Free Palestine. Bye. Toodaloo. Bye.